Are you looking for a podcast about a gut punch of a raccoon film?
Then you must be thinking of another podcast.
Oh.
Good evening, Kelsey.
Good evening, Robert.
How are you today?
I am so happy to be free of the shackles. It's over. Did you hear the news?
Are you? Are you now? I did hear
It's
the news.
Over. Can you believe it? COVID-19, no longer a thing. It's not. You've heard it. You heard it on the news, and it's done. It's the end. COVID's
Yes.
over.
This is the end of the federal COVID-19 public health emergency declaration here. On May 5th, they told us that within the next week, they would classify the pandemic over, not COVID eradicated. I mean, we got to take this as what they're saying. It's just, it's not the huge threat that it once was.
That worries me. Does it worry you?
Yeah, because now it makes me think like people are going to be like, oh, it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, and people are going to go out and get stupid again.
Yeah. So,
But like, I don't know. I want to be free.
it's not going to happen for a
Yeah.
while. I mean, didn't they say when it was going on, like, fully, they were like, this is going to be part of your flu shots from now on.
Yeah. And I think that's still like in the mix.
Yeah.
But I don't know for sure.
Well, according to this, as of May 11th, that marks the end of the federal COVID-19 public health emergency. After this date,
Yay.
CDC authorizations to collect certain types of data from the public health will expire. So they're basically not going to track it like they were.
They're still going to track it, but they're not tracking it like they were. And I don't know what that means. Like, are we still going to be able, because my thing is like, they were tracking, like, we have a pocket of COVID Delta or whatever cropping up in North Texas. Watch out for that. Avoid people
Probably
that
not going to tell us
are
no more.
sniffling or whatever. And now they're just like, COVID's around, but like, get vaccinated. Which, yes, everyone get vaccinated, please. If you haven't yet, by God.
Yeah.
Get vaccinated, stay vaccinated. Keep up with it because it's still like an ongoing thing.
Yeah, so what does the end of this mean, right?
Mm-hmm.
Vaccines will still be available. So it says that access to the vaccines will generally not be affected for now.
For now.
And now this is on the CDC website. This is cdc.gov. Their information.
/COVID-19 is over.
The U.S. government is currently distributing free COVID-19 vaccines for all adults and children.
Yeah. And I think
Which
they're
tells
probably
me
going to...
We're going to be paying for that shit at some point.
I hope not. I mean, there was a whole thing where Pfizer was like, we're going to start charging you $300 or whatever. And then the public shamed them into being like, make it free, you dingwads.
Like,
Because,
why does
like,
it need
for
to cost so
real.
much money?
Why does it have to cost anything at all? It's a fucking pandemic. You're going to make the poor people die. It's going to be a pandemic for people who can't afford to be cool. I hate that so much. It should just be... All vaccines should be free to everyone, in my opinion. But
Isn't that the point of them?
isn't that the point? Don't you want everyone to survive, you capitalist hellscape pigs?
I know, dude. I have been going through a whole, like, man, the world is not what I believed it was growing up in the past few weeks.
You've been sending me a lot of very passionate TikToks.
Yeah. So apparently COVID-19 at-home tests may not be covered by your insurance anymore.
And that sucks too, because like, I don't know, they're $20 right now, but those could go up, and I bet people are going to start hoarding them.
Dude, that one that me and Taylor bought when it was like the only time we really had a scare, that was like $100 a piece.
$100?
And on insurance.
Jesus Christ.
And that was in 2021. Like,
that sucks.
yeah, that shit was bad, but there was no other ones to get, so I was like, guess we're doing it,
Yeah.
Treatments will be available, but national reporting may change. We have the right data for this phase of COVID-19 that will allow us to understand what's happening with the virus in America in real time. But simply put, while what we have going forward will be different, it will still allow the CDC, local public health officials, and members of the public to understand the dynamics at a community level. Okay, so we'll still get pockets happening here.
Okay.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just more unknown stuff, which is why I'm worried. Like, I went to CVS the other day and the fucking like divider between me and the cashier was down. I was like, wow, what? Why is it different in here? It's like when your
Oh,
neighbor cuts their
weird.
tree, you know,
Okay.
and you go and like more sky. But yeah, like
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
it grossed me out. I was like, something's different. Oh my God, I can see your face unobscured by glare. Like,
Yeah.
what is this?
Where's my sneeze guard, bro?
I would way rather pass you the credit card through that weird little hole.
Oh, yeah. I would rather you just do this in a self-checkout, man.
Yeah. But like then I also saw another person in a mask yesterday. So I'm like, people there's still
I still
like
see
varying,
lots of people. Yeah.
There's varying degrees of like who is still, I don't know, worried. I haven't worn a mask in some time now because I've been vaccinated and I've had the virus, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So I'm not really at risk of getting it right now, knock on fucking wood. But yeah, I'm still fucking scared of it.
I still think about my mask a lot. Like, I'll be like, I want to grab it, and then
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
And so we'll transition into now. I'm fucking sick, in case you can't tell.
Yeah.
Not with COVID, though, which
Not
is cool.
with COVID, thank God.
But I went somewhere, and I was like, I'm going to take hand sanitizer with me, and I was using it, like, the whole night.
Yeah.
You know, so, like, I'm still on that level. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
I
I
still
touched the door handle.
you gotta get the Sanny. Yeah, I still have
Yeah.
like a bottle of sanitizer in my purse. I still like keep it with me at the dinner table. Like it's
Yeah.
it's a staple in this house now. Like it doesn't go away. But
Yeah.
it's just weird to me. Like like you said, I don't like that we're calling it the end of the pandemic because now it feels like people are gonna be like, why are you wearing your mask, you libtard? COVID's
It's
over. Didn't you
over.
hear the news? But
Oh, my God.
it is what it is. We will continue to live as we have.
That's
And we encourage y'all to just stay safe and stay smart.
So, I'm going to say that I got sick because I went out for a birthday party.
Mm.
And I went to an arcade
Okay.
with a lot of people. And we went bowling.
Yeah, that's a lot of touching of things that other
It's
people
a
have
lot of
touched.
touching of things. So, that's what I'm going to say did this. But I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what did it, you know? But bowling's fun, dude.
I hate bowling.
Really?
I hate it so much. Not
You know
even
what
'cause
makes
I'm
me
bad
mad?
at it. What?
That Taylor had pulled her back and went bowling with us
Yeah.
and beat us without bending down to bowl. She just like walked up and like, and it would roll at like 1 mile per hour and like almost strike every fucking time. And she was
my God.
winning most
Go Taylor.
games.
Proud of her.
I was
I'm-
like, I am
I've ne-
throwing my back out trying to bowl fast and hard
God.
and losing.
I am admittedly very bad at bowling. Like, I'm not good at it. But, like, I don't like it because it hurts my arms. It hurts my wrist to do it. I have,
Okay.
like, I don't know, wrist problems or something. If I throw the ball with, like, my hand, with, like, the palm of my hand facing
Yeah.
backward, don't hurt so bad. But then I look like a raptor in the bowling alley, and I don't want to look like
Yeah.
that.
So, you haven't been bowling in a while, I would assume.
Yeah, no, not since, the before times.
Do you happen to remember what weight ball you would use?
No, like 10 pounds, I would assume.
Okay.
Is that like the standard one?
No. So you're telling me you weigh a cool even 100 pounds.
What?
I learned that you use the weight ball based on your body weight.
What?
Your ideal ball weight should be 10% of your body weight.
That's no. That doesn't sound right at all.
So, Kelsey, I was using a 10-pound, finding myself leaning towards the 8. Okay?
yeah, bowling balls is heavy.
You're telling me I should be using like a 20-pound bowling ball almost?
That's too
I
big of a
couldn't
bowling
use
ball.
half of that weight, dude. The 10, I was like, ooh, my arm hurts.
To granny throw it, like get down haunches and just
Yeah, I was
bowl.
like, hey, kid, can I get that dragon thing? You get the little dragon that you can just like put it on. It rolls it down for you.
Oh my god.
But
I've
like,
not seen that, but that sounds amazing.
I'm supposed to use a 20-pound fucking ball? Fuck off. That is
I want to see
ugly.
the bowling dragon though. Like, wait, what is it like a
You've
statue?
never seen the bowling dragon?
No.
Oh, dude, let me show you a bowling dragon. Every bowling alley I've ever been to has one of these.
I feel like you're hallucinating.
No, there he is. I'm going to share my screen with you real quick.
Just Google bowling dragon.
Yeah. Every place I've ever been to,
Oh my
they
god.
have these
What?
out on
No.
the floor.
No.
And that's what you
What?
give the kids so that they can bowl.
Holy shit. I want one of these for my home.
You've never seen these?
No, are you kidding? Like
I
I've
love the
never
bowling
seen
dragons.
this.
Maybe that's why you hate bowling.
Yeah, if I had one of these motherfuckers, I would go bowling every night.
Yeah. So, you know, when you want to go like real cheesy, you use the bowling dragon and the bumpers.
Hell yeah.
You know? Man. Oh, man. All right, we got to go bowling with a bowling dragon, man.
Yes, please.
That's going to be a fun time. So, we went bowling, and so I went with Sean for his birthday.
Okay.
And he has bowling shoes.
Oh, like personally owned bowling shoes?
Yeah, so that he doesn't have to rent from them and pay the fee, and also not put his feet in other people's fucking feet sweat and shit, right?
I mean, that's nice.
Which is
but
cool.
like, how often do you have to go bowling that you would require a pair of bowling shoes for yourself? Like for you, how often would you
So
need
for
to
me?
bowl? Yeah.
Fucking never.
Yeah.
But him and Desi used to be in a bowling league apparently, and I do
For
remember
real?
that. Yeah,
I don't.
I do recall that vaguely. So like, they bowl.
Okay.
And I was like, I guess that passion is filtered over into adulthood. I didn't know that. Now I know he has bowling shoes because I've seen them many times.
Yeah.
But like, they're not expensive.
They're not?
No. And the fee is $4 to get fucking bowling shoes that you got to turn back and they're been on someone else's feet and they fucking
Yeah.
stink and stuff.
And they don't fit right.
It's pretty legit, right?
Bowling shoes never fit right.
No, because they don't do half sizes, which is stupid.
And they don't do wide sizes. They got big German
Yeah.
brick feet.
So, me and Taylor were looking at bowling shoes, and then
Oh
I
my
was
God.
like, what about a bowling ball? How much is a bowling ball, right?
Fuck.
How
I would
much,
price
How much do you
those-
think one is?
I'd say they would start at 75. Like that's a big hunk of stuff that you're buying.
Okay. I thought it was way more than that. And I was told, think a couple hundred, right?
A couple hundred?
And I was like, I don't know. The most expensive one I found was like if you went hard.
It got a cool skull inside of it.
Oh, even that one was only like 125,
Okay.
right? It's hard to find custom bowling balls.
Is
'Cause
it?
I was like, well, what if I want something cool? Like all of them have like brand names slapped on them. I don't fucking want that.
Is there not like a custom bowling ball Etsy shop or something?
There probably is for Etsy, but I went to like real sites and I did see a guy go, "Can I get
Yeah,
a
eat
Dragon
shit,
Ball?"
Etsy. A Dragon
Right?
Ball.
And I was like, "Yeah, clear orange one with Dragon Ball stars in it. That's
So roll
fucking
down
neat,
your
right?"
dragon ramp. Yeah.
And then the guy goes, "We can do full orange, definitely not clear, and we can put stickers on the side, but that's fucking it." And I was like,
Boo.
"Lame.
Lame.
This is dumb. I hate this." Then I was like, "Ooh, you know what would be the best bowling ball? If I got Metroid, like Samus in like
Yeah.
in like the ball form.
That's fucking cool.
I could find no place where I could even suggest this as a type of thing. But I was like, if I were to buy a bowling ball, that's my bowling ball.
So you're saying that I should get into like custom resin pouring for bowling?
Maybe. I mean, are these things made out of resin?
I think so, right? Like what else are they made out of? Stone?
I don't know.
Some kind of plastic?
I was looking at bowling stuff because then Taylor was like, maybe we should get into bowling. And I was like, the Colony has a bowling alley.
They got two now, don't they? Isn't there one
We
up
have two?
at I think there's one up at Andretti.
I only knew about the one by Best Buffet or whatever.
Yeah, Old Lakes Lanes. Is Best Buffet still in business? This is extremely
think so.
local. Sorry, guys.
I
Best
think
Buffet
that
was-
finally died.
Yeah.
But like, she was like, well, how much would that be? If you join a league, it's pretty cheap. But then she was like, yeah, but then you got to compete. And I was like, you don't have to win. You're just getting a bowl for cheap.
Yeah.
You know, like, fuck these people. I'm just wanting a bowl cheaper. But if I did that, I want a fucking custom ball, though. I'm not just going to go, grubby-handed grabbing the nasty balls they got,
Not
'Cause I'm
just
pretty sure
some
that's why I'm
chump
sick now.
scrub. Yeah, probably, honestly.
But then I was like, do I really have to get a 20-pound ball?
Don't ever get a 20-pound ball.
'Cause
That's so
no.
heavy.
Like, I can't do that.
No.
That can't happen.
You're going to break your elbow.
What is the right size bowling ball? How to choose
Tell us,
from
Google.
a Bowler X.
Yeah, there we go. That sounds more correct.
See, and this says bowling balls weigh between 6 and 16.
That's way better. Like, you can never... 20 pound is extreme.
Okay, and see, adult male, they say 15 to 16. No. 8. I'm in the child range, man.
Yeah, I'm also
8-pound
bowling
ball.
child balls.
Oh, and look. Reactive resin,
There you go.
urethane, or polyester or plastic. So, yeah. And look, the resin ones are the in demand for advanced or professional grade bowling balls. So
Well,
maybe
Robert,
so,
that's because
man.
they hook extremely well, whatever that means.
Sure.
They're working
Not
those
good at that.
corners.
Then I guess you got to do a core, phoenix feather, whatever. Who knows? But yeah, I got real into like, how much would it cost to like, kind of get into bowling? Because, you know, I got video games. That's pretty much it. I don't really know what any other hobby like that costs out there.
I think if you're going to start to get into bowling, wait until you've
Should
gone
get good at bowling.
like 10 times, and then you can consider getting your own shoes and your own ball.
I've bowled like 10 times in my
Yeah,
life.
but like 10 times in your
Recently?
new hobby phase, you know?
I don't know, man.
You're going to get fucking bored.
Because, like, my arm, my like, shoulder just got over being torqued from that 10-pound ball.
God.
But, yeah, I'm pretty sure that bowling is why I got sick. So,
Makes sense.
but I was all about it when it happened. It was fun. So I thought I would share.
I would like to share.
Okay.
I'm having a bad time. I'm not having a
I kind of
bad
got
time.
a text about this from you.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
So
ready for the
I've talked.
deets.
I've talked before on this show about how I got solar panels. I'm so excited to be like, I'm doing clean energy and making my own energy, so I don't have to pay an energy company to make it for me.
Yes.
And then I had to get. You have to sign up with an energy company, because even if you have solar panels and you're making more than you use, you have to be on somebody's grid so that they can
Yeah.
either pay you for the stuff or you can pay them in the event that you don't make enough. So
Okay.
we've been on with a company that I'm not going to name drop because I don't want fucking free advertisement for these
Here, can I
bullshitters.
can I crack into this while you
Yeah, I
start
wanna crack
dishing?
too.
Let's do it.
I'm shocked that you're boil over. Okay, we're good. I'm shocked that you're cracking into something. I thought that your sickness would be preventing you from enjoying a sugary beverage.
The doctor never goes out of style. How do you think I stay well as long as I do? This is what I need to get right.
Right. We've been with this company for like 2 years because you have to lock into a plan, of course, because that's
Yep.
how they get you. But we were at one point making enough to cover our bill. And then for
Okay.
whatever reason, our solar panels like desynced and went offline for some time.
Okay.
And we weren't aware of that because I don't go checking the app every day. I'm just like, it's a sunny day, I'm making solar power.
Yeah.
So we checked the app and we're like, oh, we're offline. And we had to call. It was a whole circus of bullshit. I called
God.
the electric company and I was like, my solar panels are like not synced up anymore. How do I get them back on? And they were like, well, you got to call the people who installed them. So I called the salesperson who sent it to us because I was like, I don't know who to call at this company.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, just go on the website and there's going to be a helpline. And so I go on the website and I look for the helpline and I email the helpline and I hear nothing. And I email them again a week later and I'm like, it's still getting nothing. So I talk to the salesperson again. I'm like, do you have a person that you can talk to? And he's like, I don't. And so I look back on the website and I have to
God.
like Google deeply to find like a human being at this company.
Okay.
And I email them and they're like, you've been emailing an inbox that's been dead for years. I don't know how you got that
Oh my
address.
God,
And
'cause
I'm
it's on
like,
your fucking
"It's on your
webpage."
fucking website. Fix it.
God.
But the long and short of it was they got our solar panels, back online or whatever. So we were producing energy. But for some reason, after that desync, we were never producing like the right amount anymore. Like I feel like something was wrong, and either they're not reading it correctly or it wasn't reading itself correctly.
Yeah.
But so we've been with this company and their whole thing was like, we aren't we produce megawatts of energy per day, megawatts, and we're using kilowatts, and we were still paying a bill. And I'm like, hey, why? Because I've been producing so much energy and I use so little. So please tell me, why do I have a bill with you guys? And they're like, well, you use the energy like during the daytime. So when you create it at that time, you know, you use that stuff because it's free. But like at night when you use energy and you're not creating it, then it's not free. And I'm like,
it doesn't make sense.
I have banked the energy. I have created it and it is mine. And I'm just storing it in the panels, or so I thought, until I use it. And they're like, no. And they're like, are you paying me back for that? And they're like, no. So our contract with them finally ended. And I got off of that plan because fuck them. And I'm with this new company. And they sent this flyer in the mail and they were like, hey, we'll buy your solar back. Like, we'll buy it dollar for dollar, no matter what. And I was like, awesome, perfect, fantastic.
Cool. Buy this.
Sign me up. Check mark. I get on with this company and I signed up on the 5th and the billing cycle ends on the 10th. So I get my first bill in the mail and it's just like a little bit, you know, like it's just 5 days of energy. I had created 169 whatever watts and I had used 155 whatever watts. Okay. And the total of my bill was $30 for 5 days of electricity. So I called them and I was like, hey, remember when you sent me this flyer and it was like, we'll buy all your solar dollar for dollar. And the lady was like, yeah, well, like, so we're buying it, but we're buying it at variable rates. And I was like, what does that mean?
That's not dollar for dollar then.
Yeah. I was like, what does that mean? And she takes me through this whole thing, like ERCOT, the fucking Texas grid.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yep. Here we go. They have this chart online where every 15 minutes, it's like the goddamn stock market. They are changing the price for electricity every 15 minutes. Okay. And it depends on what region in Texas you live in. So she was like, well, let's see, your address is this, so you're in this region, and your bill is like this, so we'll do this part. And you have to do so much math to figure out how much like actual money the electric company is going to charge you. And there's really no way to predict it unless you're going on there every 15 minutes and looking up like, I produced this amount of solar energy and I used this much and it cost this much and I paid this much. It's too much. And so I told her, I was like, well, I got the flyer and it says that you'll buy back the solar dollar for dollar. She was like, yeah, that's not this. And I was like,
then what is this?
Yeah, I was like, I'm really disappointed. I thought that this company was going to be better than that. And she's like, yeah, we're not. I was like, cool.
I appreciate her for that, though.
Yeah, I was like,
good on
okay.
her.
And she was like, can I help you with anything else? And I'm like,
yeah, you can cancel me.
So, but I can't because I signed up for 36 fucking months. So I hang up with her and I go back on the website because I'm like, it's got to say in here, like, what's going on? Because you can't send me a flyer that's like, we're going to buy all the energy for what it costs. Like, what you pay is what we buy. Like, same.
Yeah.
So I go on their fucking website and they have 2 versions of every plan. So they don't like, it's all in the fine print, Robert. It's in the fine print.
You gotta love it.
They have the plans described as like, if you make more energy than you use, you should get this plan. And I was like, perfect. Sign me up for that one because that's what we do. And on that particular plan, that's the variable rate plan where they're selling they're selling the electricity that you make at a variable rate back to the grid. The other plan that is good supposedly for if you make up to the amount of electricity that you buy, that plan is dollar for dollar. Literally, like, you pay as much as what they pay you.
Okay.
And so I'm like, okay, can I switch? Because the flyer misled me. So I got on with this other dude and I was like, I want to switch plans, please. Because I was under the impression that I was going to be getting energy. Like, I was going to be getting money from you guys because I'm making so much and I'm selling you so much electricity. I'm giving you free power to give to other customers. And he was like, okay, yeah, we'll get you on this plan. And so it was pretty simple. And I was like, why couldn't the first fucking lady do that? Because I literally talked to her and I was like, I thought it was dollar for dollar. And she's like, nope. As if they didn't have that plan, just like in the fine print. So
God.
all of this to say, like, if you're a solar panel customer, fucking do so much research and figure out where you need to go to get your money. Because so I'm on this new plan. We have not hit the end of the billing cycle yet, so I don't know whether or not they're actually going to pay me right. But my God, I feel like after years I am finally at the end of the road, and I have found the secret tunnel that gets me to free power. So
we can hope.
Cross your fingers for me. I'll find
I
out
will.
at the end of next month, I guess.
See, that's what I like about mine. Every week, they kind of give me what my weekly usage is, and then they go, based on this is what we think your monthly will be.
That's nice.
And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So, like, I'm on track for having a pretty low bill this month. Right on.
Yeah.
You know?
I wish everything was solar. Like, there's so many opportunities for clean energy in Texas, and they make it so difficult to get to because Greg fucking Abbott hates any kind of clean energy, and he's all about the coal and all that BS.
That's where his money is, so.
That's where his money is. I hate it so much. Texas bothers me. I hate the fact that we're on our own stupid grid and it just goes down for no goddamn reason at all. Like in the summer, it's like, it's too hot. Didn't you plan for this?
No.
You know what else the sun does? It makes energy. Why don't we make 1 billion solar farms with all this pasture that Texas has and just make
like
free power for the
flat
state?
fucking state.
Yeah. Imagine how much power you could generate if you just covered the top of every Walmart with solar panels.
Yep.
Imagine. Like, it does not take a smart person to see that we're just like ripe for solar energy with the amount of, I mean, not even just solar, wind energy. I'm going to get on a soapbox here. We have the ability to make so many good environmental choices in Texas, and we don't because everyone's money is in like the dirty energy that doesn't feel good. And I hate it, and I'm tired of it, and I'm tired of Greg Abbott, and it's bad here in Texas sometimes.
I know. There's just a lot going on everywhere right now.
Yeah. Like, clean energy is such a, first world problem to worry about. But, my God, like, there's so many, like, simple little changes we could make. And
it makes me think of, like, okay, so I know I haven't watched it yet.
Okay.
But I did see a clip from, I think it was Star Trek The Next Generation or something, with old Patrick Stewart, Jean-Luc Picard, right?
Oh, yeah.
And, like, a guy comes to the future from, like, our time, and he's, like, discussing, like, war and, like, all these things, and Patrick Stewart's guy's like, why would we do that? Like, we're in the year 23 whatever, like, we're beyond that now. Like, we don't have a need for that, so we did away with that.
Can you imagine?
Like, all these tiny things, we just, like, as a society said, it's time for that to be better, and we've changed that.
If only.
And I keep thinking about that, because then we got that thing, I think there was a TikTok that made its way around our Discord, where it was like, as a society, Japan has made it a goal to protect their children. They've just all decided, this is important to us.
Yeah, like, toddlers
and they just
can go out for a walk on their own, and they wear like a special yellow coat or something, and everybody knows like that kid's alone and we need to protect it.
Yeah,
that's because fucking crazy to me.
They decided to do it.
Yeah, like a child can get on the subway and not worry about being like kidnapped or worse. Like it's wild.
Like, we just have to do these things, but we don't.
Got to, as a society, to move forward. We're talking a lot of society here in the first half of it, so I'm gonna get a little angry. It's just.
Then I saw this thing. I guess it was in L.A. This is so small, but it like blew my mind as well.
Okay.
They've been painting all their roads like this lighter, like kind of gray color.
Okay.
Because L.A. is so blacktop, and concrete and stuff. They're painting it all this like whiter color to reflect the sunlight back, and it's cooling down their fucking city.
That's incredible.
Why aren't we fucking smart?
Yeah.
We do these things that we know are true, Because I'm pretty sure we were told that we had like X amount of time to keep the earth below a certain temperature before it was like irreversible.
Yeah, and I think that was like last year. Like,
Yeah,
it's
that day
come and
came and
gone.
went, and we exceeded the limit that we said was bad. Like,
yeah,
I think we're dying.
probably.
I don't know. But nobody cares because they won't be around then.
Nobody gives a shit.
It's
But
a
hey,
lot.
at least COVID's over, right?
Hey, we got that going for us.
I hate it here.
You want to take a quick break? Just
Yeah.
pound these crackables.
Please.
Okay. And I think I'd played some Tenacious D at a mom night for you guys, and you were like, this is like a good song,
Yeah.
right?
Because they got a lot of good songs, right? Like, it's a lot of non-parody songs that he
Oh,
shouldn't
yeah.
be allowed to make, you know?
He did a cover of a song for the new Croods movie. So it's the song, I Think I Love You.
God, he's got such a good voice. It's unreal.
He does.
Like, leave some talent for the rest of us, guy.
For real.
It makes me
Jack Black
mad.
sucks.
I hate him.
This song is actually, like, really fucking good.
It's very good.
And it's by the Partridge Family. And their version is still pretty good. But, like, it ain't his version.
Yeah.
Like, he kicked that song's ass.
It brings the soul to it. Jack Black's soul, like, god damn it. Like,
He is good, dude.
he makes me want to believe in a higher power. Because I'm like, god damn it. If Jack Black doesn't get into heaven, none of us do.
If you guys enjoyed that little bit of the pre-ramble, you can get that full bonus episode by going over to patreon.com/YMBTOAP and signing up to be a patron. We would love to see you there. Our lowest tier is just $2. You can get in that Discord, chit-chat with us about the show that you just heard today, past shows, get in with our Zeitgeist people maybe. If you bump up a little bit in the plan, talk about some, elite Zeitgeisty stuff. We've got a video games channel, anime channel. We just chit-chat tons of stuff and memes all day long. It's a phenomenal place. I love it. But if you want to be the ultimate supporter, you can go get you some Yimtope gear over at the Yimtope Apparel store. That link is in our show notes, so go check that out. We got a whole brand new set of fresh designs. Go grab you something. You deserve it. And again, thank you to all of our supporters. You just help us make this fun, man. Like we just love that you guys are here, that you enjoy what we do, and it makes us want to do more of it. And so with that, let's get you back to the content that you so crave.
Some happy content now.
Is it happy content? Yeah, it's happy.
I don't know. Okay.
So I told you that I was playing Ghost the other
Yeah.
day. Ghost of Tsushima.
Sushimama.
And that, my horse, sadly, is no longer in the
fucking
game.
Bit the bullet.
Then I did so much side content with some fucking random horse that they gave me. Ugh.
I thought you were saying random whores, and I was like, Robert.
Oh, no. No, this horse. No, they gave me a different galloping horse.
Okay.
And I hated him. I hated him.
You're not
Like-
Atreus or whatever you called him.
Like-
Artax.
Every time I would whistle and he'd come by, I'd just be like, God, you're so fucking ugly. I hate you. And I'd get on him and just ride where we need to go. And I'd be like, ugh, get away from me, right?
What was your horse's name?
Sora.
Sora. Right.
So then, if I'd have just not done side quest stuff, if I'd have just done the next main mission, they give you another horse for the remainder of the game.
Oh my god.
And I was like, oh, thank God. So I got a brand new horse who looks like my old horse.
Good.
His name is Nobu. I love him. He's phenomenal.
Sora 2.
I beat the game, and I'm like, let's do the DLC. We get on a boat together, shipwreck. My horse is fucking drowned in the ocean.
Oh
and I'm
my
like,
god.
what is happening?
The creator of this game hates horses.
So I shipwreck on the island, and there's horse tracks. So I'm like, I guess my horse is still around. And then he goes, I can't fucking lose another horse. I have to find him. And I was like, Jesus Christ, man. I found him, and he's fucking cool.
Good.
So me and Nobu were kicking this new DLC's ass. The game was very good. You probably wouldn't play it. I think you need to watch the story for that one. I think they're making a movie out of this
cool.
game sometime soon. So,
I bet it could be an HBO show, you know?
dude, I'm going to go into it a little bit real quick. Wow, family drama is this fucking game, man.
Ooh.
So, like, you're a samurai, dude, and your dad trained you to be one because he was basically like a mercenary samurai dude. Everybody went to him for shit, right?
Yeah.
We always go to him and his clan. He's the best. Well, you get attacked when you're younger, and you've already been trained and you've been in battle, but, like, your character freezes and your dad's like, help me. And then you watch your dad get killed.
Shit.
But like you froze and chose not to save him, kind of.
Okay.
So he's been plagued by this his whole life. And then his uncle has kind of taken you in. And then I think I told you in the last one, he was like, I want to make you my heir, that you take over this bigger clan and become like a noble in this land or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I denied him because I poisoned people, which is not the samurai way. So he was like, I can't do this with you anymore, so you leave. That's when your first horse dies. You do all the other stuff. You drive all the Mongols out of Tsushima, which is phenomenal. And then you get like the epilogue part, and it's you hanging out with your uncle again. And he's all like, I'm surprised you came. You're chit-chatting and you're walking around. And I was like, yeah, something's not right here. Something's up. And the uncle goes, so they're taking away my title. They're not going to let me be ruler of this clan anymore. They're going to put me in a different position. And I get that position if I bring your head to them.
Oh, fuck.
So now you have to fight your uncle.
God damn it.
The only member of your family left. And
Uncle?
then you get a choice. Do you kill him or do you spare him there at the end?
Oh, you get the choice?
You do get the choice.
Okay.
And I was like, fuck yeah, you live, uncle. Like, I know you're just trying to do your duty shit, whatever. And I got really sad because, like, you go to leave and he's like, they're going to hunt you forever. Like, you're never going to be free. And he just goes, I know. And then he puts on the mask, basically falling into being the ghost of Tsushima and becoming the name of the game.
Oh,
and you're just, like, on the run for the rest of your life now.
This is all part of the DLC?
That's the main game.
Oh, okay.
No,
It's
the
a good
DLC has... No, the DLC's been all backstory about him and his dad and all that shit, and it's been getting intense, man.
Okay.
But, like, his dad was so feared amongst people. Like, if he was coming to battle, everybody knew they were going to lose.
Yeah.
Like, people were scared of him. So this island is actually where he died, and they stole his horse's armor to kind of be like, haha, we killed the big bad guy. And every horse they put this armor on since then has, like, killed its rider and then died itself.
Shit, what the fuck? Haunted armor.
Yeah, so, like, this armor is cursed. We do not want this here. So they tried to, like, send it away, and the ship, like, immediately wrecked when it tried to leave port.
Oh, my God.
So he's like, oh, it's still here. I'm going to go reclaim that shit. So you reclaim this armor for your horse, and it is so badass and scary. It's so good. And I was like, oh, yeah, my horse is wearing this forever now. Let me see if I can find this armor for you. Because it is, like, fucking spooky.
Oh, look at that helmet. That's so cool.
Look at that shit, dude.
I love antlers. Antlers are so good.
Oh, I was like, oh, you live in this, Nobu. This is your shit now.
That's good shit.
You scare all the people.
Yes.
And I guess they thought your horse was underutilized in the main game.
Okay.
So the upgrade tree for the DLCs just for your horse to make him a fucking badass. Now he can, like, charge through people, and you can just, like, mow down a whole wave of people.
Horse redemption.
Yeah, they made this horse badass, man.
That's very cool.
I platinumed the game.
Nice.
So I was like, I'll just get all the DLC trophies too. Why not? And it's been taking forever. Now you tell me if you like this, because I know you're a collectible gal.
I am.
Do you like to simply search for it and hope that you find, let's say, 150 collectibles? Or do you like something that kind of says, like, it's basically over there? I'm not going to, like, pinpoint it for you, but it's over there.
Is
and
it something in the game that tells you where it is?
Yes. So I can buy upgrades that, like, I can have it just, like, vaguely point me in the direction. So your, like, waypoint system in Ghost is the wind. So,
yeah,
like, when you're going to the next mission, you swipe up and the wind kind of guides you where to go.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
So you can go, like, okay, I need to collect this artifact. The wind blows in a direction. You keep going until you kind of find it.
I like that.
I prefer that because I don't want to spend time trying to find that shit.
Yeah, no, like,
Just
if
tell
I
me where to
can't...
go.
I mean, I like collectibles in the sense that, like, they're fun when you find them, but half the time they're so hidden so well that like I'm not gonna, like in what do you call it, LA Noir, all those little film
Yeah.
reels, they're in bizarre locations. Like
Oh,
you'd
I
never
Googled
just,
all of those.
yeah, you'd never just naturally find half of those. So we
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
did the Google for, to
Okay.
100% that one. Because I can't leave a collectible behind. I just can't. But yeah, having an in-game method to be like, it's over there, that would be cool.
Yeah, like it doesn't like really take you there. I think you would love this one collectible, and I didn't pick up on it until I was playing in headphones because Taylor was doing something. I was like, I'll be quiet. I'll play in some earbuds, right?
Yeah.
You have to collect these banners, like these little like flags, I guess. And when you get close enough, there's like little trinkets on them that you can hear like rattling around on the stick that's holding the flag together.
That's
So you're all like,
cool.
oh, dude, I know it's here, but where's the sound? And then you have to just kind of like follow the sound.
Yes.
I was really digging that.
I like that a lot. They actually utilize that in SWATer in Star Wars: The Old
Yeah,
Republic. You're looking for holocrons that like are permanent character upgrades for everybody on your account, and like it makes this beautiful tinkly mystical noise. And
See?
there's
I
some
like that.
times where you're like, I know it's here, I hear it, but
Yeah.
it's like above you.
I know you probably wouldn't play this game, but like, man, I really regret taking so long to play this game. It is solid. This
Is
game
it just on PS5 or is it
rushed
everywhere?
It's just PS5 and 4.
Okay.
It's probably the next PC game that's
Mm.
going to come out because PlayStation's been doing all their big ones, you know?
Yeah.
Ghost is supposed to be one of the next ones. Oh, but that's what I wanted to tell you about the DLC. The DLC is just an homage to PlayStation games as a whole.
Okay.
There's like a Sly Cooper forest that you have to go through, and I never
What?
played Sly Cooper, but
PlayStation loves to do shit like that, don't they?
they really do. They love to go, hey, you remember this old game we made?
Remember this one?
All right, so the people that made Ghost did not make Sly, but there's so much. Yes, they did. That's why, because
There
this
you
is
go.
full of Sly Cooper shit.
Okay.
And I was like, man, they really like Sly Cooper.
He's just a little raccoon in a newsy cap.
But I wanted to show you all the armor sets that they made. They made all of these armors based on other PlayStation franchises. So they have this one. This is a Shadow of the Colossus armor.
That's cool. Looks like a bison.
I do really like this one. They made a God of War armor.
Nice. Oh, the horns on that thing.
This one is a lot. This is a little much. I like to
like
wear
the-
it without the headpiece.
I like the Kratos like markings on his shoulders.
I know.
And the chains are on his arms too. That's cool.
I know. Like they're detailed.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good stuff in here. They made one for Bloodborne, which
Ooh.
I haven't played, but that's a FromSoft game.
Yeah.
I do really like it though. It looks really good. And then they made one from Horizon Forbidden West.
Oh, neat. The monkey head.
I don't think that's the one. Yeah, it is. Okay. Because I know that there's one for Horizon, and when you unlock it, like it makes the like robotic symbols that are in that game. When you get the God of
Cool.
War one, it like there's an axe in the tree that's like his axe. Like there's all these little nods to just a bunch of PlayStation shit in this DLC, and it's really fun to just spot all that shit. I'm loving
Yeah.
this DLC. It's
That is
phenomenal.
really cool.
It's a good game. Like I truly get why people freaked out for this game so much.
Yeah.
This is a great game. I haven't sunk this much time into a game. I can't even tell you the last time. Probably got
Yeah.
more. But it's solid. It's very good.
Good.
So on top of that, I've been doing more of just like collectibles, which is a lot. Because Jesus Christ. You're just like, all right, Wind, where's the next one? Oh, there's 30 more of these, and there's 5 different types with 30 apiece? My fucking God,
Oh
there's
my
too
God.
many.
That's a lot.
So half these nights have just been 3 hours of like, all right, Wind, where's the next one? I found it. Where's the next one? So I haven't even really been playing it, you know?
Okay.
I've been getting bored, so I was like, let's watch some movies. Like, let's do something else.
Yeah.
So we started watching the Night at the Museum movies again.
Okay.
You've seen those, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen all 3 of them?
I
'Cause
don't know.
we had not seen that last one.
Yeah, I think I've seen 1 and 2, but I don't think I've seen 3.
Okay. So we wanted to watch 1, 2, and 3. Disney Plus has 1 and 3.
Why?
I don't know.
Ridiculous.
I'm guessing there's some deal where it's on another platform, and once that's over, Disney will acquire it back, right?
Inexcusable. Come on, Disney.
So I have to go, acquire the second movie.
Sure.
And I just haven't done it because it's been on work days, and I'm like, I'm not going to turn off my work computer to do that. Then I have to redo all my stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, we got to watch something different. So we were like, okay. And we just had no idea. So it's like, I'm just turning on a movie. You know what would make me feel better? Because I'm sick as a dog? Rick Moranis would make me feel like a better person if I could just
Hell
look at
yeah.
this man.
Sure.
So you know what?
Everyone loves him.
Honey, I Shrunk the Fucking Kids. Let's fucking
Yes,
watch this,
please.
right? When was the last time you saw that movie?
1997 or so.
You need to rewatch that movie.
All I remember from that movie is like when they're small and the ants are there, but also like the kid passes out and they're like, put a banana in his mouth, and they like make him chew the banana for potassium or whatever.
That's the okay. So you did the same thing that I did. You and I are mixing up 1 and 3
Really?
a lot. Because I'm like,
Is the banana in 3?
yes, it is.
What?
Because then I went, well, there's the ant, but where's the daddy long legs part?
Yeah.
That's 3.
What? I thought these were all one movie.
Yeah, 1 and 3, 2 separate fucking movies, man. And everything that I remember is from 3.
That's wild.
So needless to say, I watched the entire Honey, I Shrunk the Kids trilogy in this meantime, right?
Okay. What are those movies called? There's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Honey, I...
Okay, so it's Honey, I
Re-Shrunk?
Shrunk the Kids, Honey, I Blew Up the Kid,
Uh-huh.
then Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves.
That's right.
And man, I mean, they're all pretty good. But that first movie, I was like, wow. The set design for being small and in the grass, like, this looks amazing. Like, these
Yeah,
kids
so
are on,
that
like,
would've
a
been-
set of shit.
That would have been all practical, right? Because CGI wasn't a
Yes.
thing.
Yeah, these whole movies are practical, dude.
I might have to rewatch those because
Yeah, like,
that sounds
e-
cool.
Everything is, like, angled shots. Or I was thinking, you know how in Friends, when Phoebe talks to her twin sister, it's Lisa Kudrow filming this half of the scene with nobody on this side. Then she films the other half of the scene with nobody on this side, and they just put
Yeah.
both film reels together,
Like
and
Lindsay
boom,
Lohan
she's
in The
acting in the
Parent
same
Trap.
room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and just like The Parent Trap. This movie's all, like, angles, and it's a lot of, like, all right, we film this and just put it over another scene. But it's no,
Okay.
like, CGI shrinkage and all that stuff.
That's nuts.
The ant is fully practical, dude.
Oh my
Like,
god.
they're riding this dude.
I kind of want to look up the ant on
It's
the old
amazing.
Google.
Now, there is some stop motion, but stop motion's basically practical.
Yeah.
Because they have to actually move a little figure and do it, right?
Ew. What?
We all know what happens to the ant in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, right?
Does he die? I remember it being weird.
Yes, he dies.
Yeah.
Did we remember how grisly it was?
He gets like impaled or something, right? Like hit by a
Yes.
spider.
A scorpion fucking literally just like
Ugh.
impales that dude and throws
Fuck.
him.
I hate that.
And he like whimpers and dies. And I was like, I mean, I knew he died, but why was it this bad?
Yeah.
Because it was the 90s and we were hard like that then, you know? But man, that first one, dude, that's a good movie.
Ant.
Dude, you gotta watch the first one again.
Yeah.
I
I'm gonna
wouldn't
look
say
at
watching the other two, but
Ooh, I'm looking at a clip on YouTube right now, and he is a little bit stop motion-y, but he's pretty cool.
well, the ant is practical for the most part.
Why are they all covered in cocaine? What's happening?
I don't know.
Maybe powdered sugar. There's just like white stuff all
Oh.
over these children's faces.
They were eating a oatmeal. What's the?
Oh yeah,
like
those
a
little
moon
cream
pie?
pies. Yeah,
Yeah, they were eating a moon pie that was out in the yard. Yeah, because I was like,
I
oh, this
remember
is
that scene too. That
thoroughly
made me, like,
disgusting.
crave oatmeal cream pies.
Yeah. And that's where they meet him. And I was like, man, this movie is like that first one was so good. I was like, why is this movie this good? And why don't I watch it more?
Are these kids like famous? Are these kids? Did they grow up to be?
No.
Okay.
But they were okay. So actually, the daughter that's in the first one. So the daughter and son in this first movie are in the second movie, which I appreciate that. I love it when you keep the same people.
Yeah.
She wound up quitting acting because after the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids stuff, she started getting roles where they required nudity only.
Oh my God.
And she was like, I don't want to act anymore, and left the business.
The 90s was a really fucked up place for child actors.
Oh, yeah.
For actors in general.
Yeah.
It's still fucked up. Hollywood's best.
So the
Why
only
are they
person that's famous is
aunt?
really Rick.
Okay.
Do
They're
you
just
know
like
how old he
riding
is?
this ant like a rodeo. Rick Moranis?
Yes.
69?
I mean, it's close. Nice, though. He's like 71.
Oh my God.
And he looks like he does in that movie, though.
I mean, he's eternal. That's what being a good
He's
person does to you.
Perfect human. Yes, I love him. And guess what?
What?
He's coming back to acting.
Doing what?
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Don't lie to me. What?
They're rebooting Honey, I Shrunk the Kids with Rick
Holy
Moranis, dude.
shit.
I can't fucking wait now.
How are they going to do that?
I would imagine maybe he gives his shrink ray to like a new person and then it all starts up again.
Okay.
I can't imagine it's his family. He shrunk people 3 times.
Maybe it's Honey, I Shrunk the Grandkids.
Maybe. But like, he's coming back to this franchise and I was like, that's when the world will heal.
That is very exciting.
Like, the world will heal
Yes.
the moment this comes out. So we watched the second one. It was very good. The third one, I was like, ew. Immediately, this feels different. Something is wrong. And it's only an hour long.
The
It's
movie is an
57
hour?
minutes.
Whoa.
I was like, okay.
Half
That
of it is them
feels
force
weird.
feeding a kid a banana.
Yeah, I was like, that feels weird. Why is this different? Like, why? I was like, there's black bars on the side of this. There weren't in the first 2. What's the difference? That third one is a direct-to-video movie.
Really?
It just came straight to DVD or to VHS, so it was shot for old-school TVs and stuff, you know?
Weird.
The first 2 were theatrical ones, so they were widescreen for theaters. The third one, definitely just okay. But
Why do I remember,
but I remember
the third
so
one
much.
so
I remember
vividly?
so much about that one.
Yeah.
Probably because it was direct to video, so a lot of people had it probably.
And probably because it was short. So if we were like, let's watch a movie, Mom and Dad would be like, we'll watch this one because it's
Yeah, you're fucking gonna turn that on.
very short.
It was very Disney, super cheesy. Even Taylor was like, why are there so much just like random noises added to every scene? Like the Foley work, it's just full of like bing bong boing, just like tons of noises all the time. But it was still cool, and I found out that Daddy Longlegs aren't spiders.
What are they?
They're just bugs. They have 2 eyes instead of 8, and spiders have 2 parts of their body. Daddy Longlegs only have 1. They're not arachnids.
The fuck are they? Do they have 8 legs?
Yes, they do.
What an anomaly.
But they don't match anything else, and they don't eat bad things. Like, they're good.
They don't?
No, they're good for people and stuff.
Yeah, they eat bad stuff, right? Like they eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always thought they ate the weird like mosquito eater bug things.
Yeah.
I thought they ate those. So I was
Was
like,
that
yeah,
in that
they're
movie?
good.
Because I have that in my brain too.
It was not.
Okay.
But the same thing. I remembered like the commercials for that movie. I was like, oh, that line was in the commercial. I remember that on some preview for a Disney tape I had or something. That one felt weird to me. But we watched all those. And in the meantime, I acquired the second Night at the Museum. So we watched the rest of those. We watched 2 and 3 in one night, just back to back.
Dang.
Those man. Night at the Museum is I'm throwing that up in the like perfect trilogy franchise shit.
Yeah. I mean,
Those
I
are
haven't seen 3, but those are just good movies.
I love Ben Stiller. I know people
Yeah.
hate Ben Stiller, man.
Who hates Ben Stiller?
You're killing me.
Oh my god.
So many people get mad at me about Ben Stiller. They hate him. They hate his
Why?
fucking caveman face.
What?
I mean, he does have a caveman face.
Yeah, but it's a beautiful caveman
It
face.
is, dude. He
The
gives me that blue steel, and I flutter. But people hate him.
If you hate Ben Stiller, write in and then look at your
And then
life
write out.
choices and then write out. Throw it away.
So I was watching it, and then I was like, well, also, I think one of those was like Robin Williams' last movies.
Oh shit! Yeah, it was because they like added him in posthumously, right?
Yeah.
Posthumously.
So like he had filmed the whole thing. He's in the whole movie.
yeah.
But I was like, maybe I've never seen the third one. And I know for a fact I've never seen the third one because of how much I cried at the end of that movie.
Oh no.
But it was really good. It ended, and Mickey Rooney is in the first one and the third one. And he had died around the same time. So the third
Shit.
one is to Mickey Rooney, and then it goes, and Robin Williams. The
Aw.
magic never ends. And I was like, you fucking stop right now.
I hate that.
And he was so good in it, too. Like, him as Teddy Roosevelt was always solid. He was just
One of
good.
his all-time roles, honestly. Like that was a really
It
good
was
role.
good. There's not one person in that cast that I didn't like to see there. Owen Wilson's not one of my favorite people, but fuck, I love him as that little cowboy man. He was so good every
he's
time.
Very good. Man, that's a good movie.
Those are good movies. You
I
should
watched it
watch that
recently.
trilogy.
Yeah. I can't remember why I watched it recently, but I think it was on TV, and I was like, yeah, why not, you know? We'll settle down with this one.
The third one is a little cheesier than the first two.
Did it have Disney sound effects?
No. But it's got a good... I mean, they actually make Ben Stiller a caveman in that movie.
Okay.
So I was like, I get it. He looks like a caveman. I get it. Had a good message by the end. Really solid end. Because, like, I kind of forgot how much, like, family drama there is in that movie, too.
Yeah.
Whole thing is he's like a deadbeat dad that can't ever get anything going. So he gets the job at the museum. And this kid finally likes him and wants to hang out with him, you know?
Right.
And I was like, okay. And then you see where he goes by the end of the trilogy, and it felt so satisfying. I was like,
Good.
these movies are good. I love these movies. And I would recommend them to everybody. I put them on the IMTOP Perfect Trilogy movies. I think that's a good solid pick. You don't have a stinker in the bunch.
All right. Good deal.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, though, I don't think deserves that spot.
Nah.
That third
I
one was
mean,
weird.
I don't think those movies... I don't think those movies are really like cinema, you know? It's just like...
That
here's an
first one,
entertaining
though.
time. I just watched that ant scene on YouTube, and that was like moving, actually. Not the death scene. I won't watch that. But
Oh, no. Just that first one. Watch that first
Yeah.
movie. Just watch that again. It came out when we were born.
Fuck.
It's from like 89, dude.
Good lord.
That's a solid movie. That movie, perfection. The other two are good. But that first one.
You know what I learned today? And this is like absolutely out of nowhere, but it just reminded me of things that are old.
Okay.
Do you know how old Microsoft Excel is?
No.
37 years old.
That's old.
That's an old program.
That's older than us.
Yep. That's really all I have to say on that topic. My boss hit me with that factoid, and I was like, that sucks. I hate that.
And you were like, cool. I'm not that old. Yay for me.
So is that all you got in the world of movies?
Yeah, that's it. Just I played that game. I watched 2 trilogies within a week.
That's a lot of watching.
I mean, I've been laying around a lot, so...
Yeah. Man, I know that we're like running up on the end of our Zeitgeist quarter. We've been doing actor features.
Yeah.
Who did we do the first?
So
in the
Brendan
first
Fraser.
set? We did Brendan Fraser, yeah. That was the second one, right?
No, that was our first one.
Oh shit, who is the second one?
The one we're doing this month.
Is it? Oh,
Are
it's
we-
May, right.
Are we saying?
Are we allowed to say yet?
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll give you a hint. I don't know.
Dude, the hint I almost gave was just his fucking name.
Yeah.
I was just
Do
going to
you
go,
guys like
bam! And I was like, oh, shit,
Breakfast foods.
that's literally his name.
Yeah, so, take that little hint. I was thinking this was the last one. We still have time for a Robin Williams feature if we so desire. That's available to us, but I don't know if we can handle it.
I would love that, man.
Have you seen Dead Poet Society?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't.
Ah. No. Mm-mm. You can't.
There's a lot of like Robin Williams movies that I have yet to watch.
Oh, you can't. It's so good though.
Yeah. I feel like
dude.
that one's a
Oh, Captain, my
must-see.
Captain fucks me right up, dude. Oh, it's so good. I've only seen it the one time.
That's
Watched
probably
it
all you need.
in school and was like, yeah, I'm done with that.
I'm good on that one.
Because I know that's how we've been picking. It's like one you haven't seen, one I haven't seen. We try to do like one we haven't seen.
Mm-hmm.
I have a
Which
couple Robin Williams that I haven't seen.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm just like,
Have you seen 1 Hour Photo?
A long time ago.
That one's fucking weird and very good.
Yes, I've seen that one.
I remember that being a strange movie, but liking it a lot.
Yeah, we got that at Blockbuster when it first came out.
Yeah.
Because we were like, why does his hair look like that? Let's get it.
Yeah, I guess we don't have our third one picked out yet. If you guys are enjoying this theme, if you're in the zeitgeist, or if you aren't in the zeitgeist, but you will join up if we do a certain actor feature, let us know.
That's true. You want to know which one I hadn't seen for the longest time, but I finally did, so everyone can leave me alone now?
What?
I had not seen Hook.
I was going to guess Hook.
I had
Hook is
never
so
seen
good.
it, dude.
Oh
it
my
was very
God.
good.
I
I actually
Hook.
watched it right after he died because
Oh.
Ferdinand and Taylor were like, this is what we're watching. And I was like, well, I've never seen it. And I was like, well, we
Yeah.
shouldn't have watched this. I'm wrecked for life.
Yeah.
Super good.
Classic movie, though.
Now I'm curious, though. I have to sidetrack.
Yeah.
What other movies of his have you not seen that are big, though? Like you've seen Patch Adams.
Of course I've seen Patch Adams.
Okay, Patch Adams.
Let me open
beloved.
a Google here of his oeuvre and see which ones I have not seen. Robin Williams.
Yeah, I'm looking him up on Wikipedia here. Okay, I got everything.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You know what I hadn't seen that Taylor got me to watch?
What?
Dude, Popeye?
I haven't seen Popeye.
That movie was dope.
Really?
It was so good. It did not need to be that good.
There's a bunch of movies here that I don't even recognize.
Good Morning Vietnam. Never seen that one.
I have
People
seen
love that one.
parts of that movie. It's a war movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really go for war movies.
I've never seen Toys. And I had a Sega game of that movie.
I forgot that he was the dad in the original Jumanji. That movie fucked me right up. I did not like Jumanji.
You don't like Jumanji?
Dude, I had like
What fucked you up
severe
about it?
nightmares about the drum beat. Like it was like the Telltale Heart to me as a child. Like that
Yeah.
drum beat underneath your floorboards. I did not like that at all.
I had the original board game that came out when that movie did, and it was wooden like it was in the movie. I
Ugh.
wish I'd have never gotten rid of that because I bet that's worth a fuck ton now.
Oh, for sure. I
I've
have not even
never
heard of half
seen-
of these movies. Like The Fisher King, Dead
Yeah.
Again,
Uh-uh.
Shakes the Clown. What are these?
I have no clue.
I've not seen The Birdcage. I know.
That's the movie my grandma called me gay while we were watching. We were watching The Birdcage, and that's when she was all like, "You have girlier hands than Fern does." I hate that movie. No, I love that
I don't
movie.
think
It's
I've
good.
seen all of Death to Smoochie either. I've seen parts of it.
You know, I've never seen that. Yeah, you've seen Jack?
Oh, yeah. I won't watch that again.
Dude, we started it, and it was real slow, and we didn't make it very far.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't get very far. I would like to
It's-
finish it, though.
Very sad.
I bet he is very good at doing that.
He really is, isn't he? Like, every single role that he's in just makes you feel sad.
Because you know what movie I will refuse to watch, but I would watch it for Yimtope for you guys?
What?
Oh, Bicentennial Man, dude. That movie fucked me right up.
Yeah.
I love it, though. It was so
Or AI
good.
Artificial Intelligence. Like, he's got a lot of really just good, sad movies.
Have you seen Good Will Hunting?
Absolutely.
I've never seen that movie.
What?
Not an iota of that
oh my
movie.
god,
man.
that's one of my favorite movies. Actually, like it's good. I should couch that with saying I haven't seen it for a while. So I mean, it was a movie that was made in what 1997. Yeah. So I mean, he won an
Written
Oscar
by
for Best Supporting
Matt
Actor.
Damon and Ben
I
Affleck.
know.
Their very
I
first
recall that
movie.
movie being really good, but I know that like movies from the 90s could be problematic, so I'm couching it. I don't want to be like, that's the best movie ever, and you go in and it's like misogyny
I've
town.
still only heard good things about that movie.
Yeah, I feel like that was a really good movie.
Taylor had me watch this one called RV that I always wrote off for being like a little too kiddie or whatever.
Uh-huh.
That movie was solid too.
Is that Robin Williams?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, honestly, I've seen less than a quarter of all of his movies that are on this list. Like,
Yeah, he's got a lot.
but I mean, he's not the lead in every single one of these, so
Right. Yeah, we'll have to look through this and see if we can make a Yimtope event out of it.
maybe. Taylor let me pass out on the couch last night after we watched Honey, I Shrunk the Kids 3, right?
Yeah.
And I woke up to Flubber, and I was just like,
Oh my god.
Flubber. Man, what an amazing human.
Truly.
Sorry, guys, but no, I'm not sorry. Yimtope derails for Robin Williams as often as we fucking need to, okay?
That's our bumper sticker.
For real.
I derail for Robin Williams.
He's amazing. He deserves to be talked about as much as possible.
Yeah.
I miss him all the time. What a phenomenal person.
I got one last note and then we can get out of here. This is a brief one, but I wanted to
do
bring it
it.
to you.
Okay.
One of our dear friends, Jose, also a patron,
Okay.
has been doing a lot of like 3D print stuff and has always been curious on resin, you know?
Okay.
So we're collaborating on a little project, which I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about or not, but like it's fun. I just really like
if you
working.
didn't sign an NDA, you're fine.
I just really like working on creative work with friends. You know, that's half of the
Yeah.
fun of like why this podcast is cool. Is because it's like a creative thing that you and I get to do together every week,
Yeah.
and it's a good time and brings me joy and makes me, you know, not depressed.
Yeah.
Gives me things to look forward to. But so I know that you had so much trouble in the world of 3D print.
I send
and-
you every troublesome TikTok on 3D printing that I can to go like, it's
know.
not just me.
I know. But so Jose came over the other day and I was like, while you're here, can you set up this 3D printer that I bought off of Robert? Because
Okay.
I'm scared of it. I'm so scared. And he messed with it for like 15 minutes and we printed 2 dice and they came out perfect and fine.
Cool.
So I don't know, man. Like it was just a gremlin that got in the machine for you.
No, it's he
He's a
uses
whisperer.
these and he knows like
Yeah.
like he fully gets it.
I know. I'm scared to use it alone, honestly. Like I see a lot on TikTok about how like the machines break down and stuff, and I mean, yeah, they do. I have a lot of fails in my resin prints even because that's just the nature of 3D printing. Like you're
Yeah.
gonna get a lot of stuff that's unusable, which sucks because I mean we talked in the first half about environmentalism and stuff, and it's just plastic, and I feel bad
No.
making 3D print stuff, but I don't know.
See, I keep seeing resin 3D printing stuff and I'm all like, God, that's the world I want to go to.
It's nice, man. Like there's it's not without its faults because it's messy as fuck and toxic, and it's a rough time to get some
Yeah.
of the prints to work sometimes. But I would recommend resin 3D printing to anyone who is looking to get into it. If you're just wanting to like get little statues or minis or something to paint, like resin's the way to go. I super desperately want to print myself like some kind of Star Wars helmet. I think that
Okay.
would be really fun. Just like print out a Star Wars armor set just for kicks.
Yeah.
So that might be on my list of projects in the future. Now that I have a 3D printer that I know at least will print for a whisperer. So
Cuz you'll probably print like one piece of the helmet and then need to do like a whole recalibration process.
yeah,
And that's what I hated about it.
yeah, those nozzles get busted all the time, and there's so many things that can go wrong with the non-resin ones. What are they called? PLA printers?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Did you ask him about putting that other motherboard in that I bought for it so that it's quieter and better?
No, but I showed it to him and I was like, Robert gave me this, and he was like, I don't know what that is.
Oh,
So-
well. I was told to buy it because it's basically like, you got 2 gigabytes of RAM in it stock, and then that thing would take it to like 16. So it's better.
Okay.
And then it would be quiet, like when you turn the wheel and it moves the little thing and it's all bzz, bzz, and it does all that stuff. This one, you would turn it and it just moves.
Huh.
Like it's quiet.
Weird.
Like it makes it more efficient and better. So I
Okay.
bought it, and then the thing pissed me off. So I was like, I don't fucking want this.
Yeah, I hope I can get some use out of it. Like, I felt bad because I bought it off you. I was like, I'll try it, and then I never tried it. It's just sitting in my house gathering dust.
Hey, man, if you get work out of it, that's totally awesome. I just don't want to be the one to do it.
Yeah, I can't blame you.
Not after the hours that I spent doing all the things that I was told to do.
Yeah.
For none of that shit to fucking work.
Yeah, that would
I
be
was
so
like, no.
frustrating.
I was like, no.
All right, you ready to get out of here?
Yeah, let's
Cool.
get this 3D print on.
Let's do it. If you loved this episode deeply, dearly, truly, madly, please tell a friend about it, because word of mouth is the best way we can get the good Yum Tope into new ears. We say it every week. I don't know if you hear it. You got to tell a friend, because we're not getting spread any other way. We release weekly every single Monday. Tell your friend. Be like, guys, they're here every Monday, and we're here Friday, too, if you can find us on YouTube. If you want to talk to us, you can always catch us on the Twitter at YMBTOAP, or if you're extra special, you can hit us up on Discord. All of our good buddies are in Discord. They hang out with us in the secret lounge, and they tell us all their secret thoughts. Let us know what your opinions are on, I don't know, the Texas solar grid, what your opinions are on the end of COVID. I mean, this was kind of a heavy episode in the beginning. Tell us if you have played Ghost of Tsushima and whether or not you have downloaded the DLC and are working through with your new horse. I'd like to hear about your horses. Everyone's relationship with their horse is special and different. And always, I just want to say, thank you so much to our patrons for supporting us. You are the heartbeat of the show. You're the ones who keep us moving forward. You make us better. You make us want to be better. We love you so, so much.
And our theme song is The Grim Reaper Blows the Horn by Faraj. Check him out on YouTube, because we love him so much as well. And as always, thanks for listening, and tune in next time to get the answer to that burning question. Do you really think COVID is over?
We had one more important sound we wanted you to hear.
I'm going to show you something very briefly. This is a no sound reaction. Something got announced today. I just want to show you bits of it and get a reaction that I know you don't care about, just like Taylor didn't care about it today.
Okay.
But I don't care because I was enthralled. So today, just a date when this happened, today is May 18th. The new Mortal Kombat game got announced today.
Okay.
They are rebooting it back to number 1. Okay? First of all, look at these
Whoa.
graphics, though.
Holy shit, this is not what I expected out of a Mortal Kombat game.
Like,
It's like
look
Final
at these
Fantasy level graphics.
graphics, right?
Yeah. Is it still a fighting game?
Well, so they've always had, like, a lot of story stuff.
Her face was fucked up.
Yeah, because Melina just has, like, fangs in there. She's just like a mash of teeth.
Ooh.
They've been going, like, really hard on their story modes. Like, they have, like, these in-depth, like, epic story things.
Okay.
Before I play the rest of this for you, which is the only part I wanted you to see.
Okay.
The way these are shown, I don't know how this is going to work in the fighting game. This is definitely fatalities. But they look so not like a fighting game, I don't understand how this is going to work. Is this going to be a different style of fighting game that's way more cinematic? I don't understand. I have so many questions. But look at this, though.
Ooh. Oh, gross. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. What the fuck, Robert? I hate these. This is just a smash cut of all the horrible things. Oh, my God.
Wait, though. Then this happened. And I was telling Taylor, you know there's some people's job that they go in a room
Whoa.
and they design this stuff. And I was like, this is the job I want.
Oh, my God. What the fuck? Why?
Mortal Kombat, baby.
Okay.
So was telling Taylor, like, they just sit at a whiteboard and talk about this in a conference room. Draw all
Yeah.
these little things out with stick figures, and people go, that's a good one. Let's put this on the list for later. I was like, that job was made for me.
Yeah.
That's the job I want. I want to come up with this, Mortal Kombat people.
God.
That's all.
Thank you.